External approval can become emotionally addictive. Learning value without validation. Real internal stability begins when value no longer depends entirely on validation. That does not mean affirmation stops mattering. It means affirmation stops controlling your emotional foundation completely. You begin realizing something important. Your worth cannot rise and fall every time approval appears or disappears. Otherwise, peace always remains fragile. You read a message multiple times, hoping to find reassurances hidden inside somebody else's words. At first, you barely notice yourself doing it, but eventually, you realize how much emotional stability you have handed over to the other person or the response. That awareness matters because identity becomes unstable when it constantly waits for confirmation from other people. There's two passages I want to read from, one in Colossians and one in Isaiah. The first one is Colossians 3, verse 23. And it reads, "Whatever you do, do it from the heart, as something done to the Lord and not for people." It redirects motivation away from constant human approval and towards deeper internal alignment and faithfulness. The passage reflects steadiness rooted beyond public recognition. And then the second passage is Isaiah 43:1. And it reads, "Now this is what the Lord says. The one who created you, Jacob, and the one who formed you, Israel. Do not fear. I have redeemed you. I have called you by your name. You are mine." It reflects personal value, belonging, and identity that exists independent of achievement or validation. The passage grounds worth in relationship rather than performance. Learning value without validation feels uncomfortable at first because external approval can become emotionally addictive. But over time, something higher begins to form internally. You stop needing constant reassurance to feel stable. You stop interpreting silence as worthlessness automatically. And slowly, peace becomes less dependent on reaction. So, today, try this. You don't need to keep searching every time or everywhere for confirmation. You matter. So, your value doesn't disappear when validation becomes quiet, because identity becomes stronger when it is rooted deeper than external responses. Hope this one helps.